Limitations of computer. There are some limitations of the computer systems depending on their ability, dependency, actions and more. The main limitations of the computer includes lack of common sense, no IQ, no feelings, no thinking capability, no decision making ability, no learning power, user dependent, no implementation power, cannot express ideas for knowledgeable audience. Lack of common sense. This is one of the major limitations of computers. There is no common sense in computers. They cannot make sound and prudent decisions based on a simple perception of the situation or facts. There is no doubt that computers are fast, reliable, and efficient, but they lack any common sense because no foolproof algorithm is designed for computers that could help them program general logic. Computer functions are entirely based on the stored programs or logics. No IQ. This is another main limitation of computer. Computer lack intelligence quotient. They typically have zero IQ. In simple words, computers cannot see or think if any specific actions as per the corresponding situation. Everything, whatever a computer can do, is already programmed into a computer, no matter how easy or complex the task is. Computers have become more smarter over time as they have given more instruction programmatically. If we try to do a particular task that is not programmed in this computer, then the computer will not do that task. No feelings. The computer is still a machine and therefore has no feelings. Unlike humans, computers do not feel anything. They lack emotion. Even though there are many great inventions in computers, the human heart is still not developed for computers. Any person would feel tired after working for few hours continuously. On the other hand, computers do not get tired. They can work continuously for hours with the same accuracy and speed. No thinking capability. Computers cannot think of themselves, which restricts them to do any tasks on their own. They are machines in which instructions are stored or programmed to specific tasks. Computers do not work by thinking themselves. They are given instruction. Otherwise, they are just boxes. No decision making ability. Computers are incapable of making decisions because they do not contain the necessary elements. Decision making is a complex process that usually requires elements such as information, intelligence, knowledge, wisdom, and judgment capability. The computers lack them elements, so they are unable to make decisions. They can only work according to the instructions given by the users. No learning power. Computers do not have the power to learn and therefore they cannot learn things on their own. They have no ability to do any work based on the fact that they have done similar work before. Users have to give data or input each time to get the desired result. Likewise, they must be already programmed to perform certain tasks. User dependent. Computers have become so smart, yet they are dependent on the user to take input. If no data is given to the computer, it cannot process the tasks or provide results. Some modern computers can handle certain automated and repetitive tasks on their own. However, the user still needs to monitor the working process and configure the automation process by giving the correct data. No implementation power. Although computers can store large amount of data and perform complex operations, they do not have implementation power. This means that computers cannot implement anything on their own. Instead, only humans can set rules and policies for computers and implement them accordingly. Suppose we type an incorrect spelling while writing a sentence in MS Word. This will underline the specific spelling in red. Only if the spelling and grammar check feature is turned on, which means that the spelling is incorrect. Alternatively, it displays some similar suggestion of spelling that can be used in place of the wrong one. However, only we can select the right spelling from the given suggestions and implement it in our sentence. Computers cannot express ideas. This is one of the biggest limitations of computers where humans can perform far better than computers. For any research, new ideas can play important role in improvement and innovation. Since computers work on program instruction and given data, they have no ideas of their own. Therefore, computers cannot express ideas. Made for knowledge audience. Made for knowledge audience. When it comes to operating a computer, a knowledgeable audience is required. Although it is so easy to run a computer for basic tasks, some basic learning is necessary. Despite this, an IT specialist or programmer may be required to work on some complex tasks. Conclusion. Although computers have some limitations or drawbacks, we cannot ignore their importance. Nowadays, computers have powerful features and are used in almost every field, allow- allowing us to ignore their limitations. Computers are necessary in this modern era. Thank you.